Going on, Plan Take People MCD here, bringing to you live from Dallas, Texas. Just want to give you guys a front view of the aquarium. So my last video, you really couldn't see me down there in the corner. I just wanted to give you guys a different video, view of how the aquarium looks from a different angle. It's been a little bit over a month. The aquarium's doing real well. I'm going to have to thin it out in the back. It's getting a little bit too thick. I think that's kind of the cause why I have a little bit of blackbeard allergies, kind of inhibiting the flow. Everything's growing real well. The moss is growing real well on the wood, as you can tell. It's growing real well on the rocks. I want to spread it more on those rocks, so what I'll do when I trim this, I'll just attach it to some more rocks and then I'll put it some over there to help it grow over there. I'm definitely pleased with the way that it's growing. I'm not too sure what species I'm going to do for the aquarium. The sunset mollies that are in here, they're not going to stay. They're here as just workers. They're here to clean the algae off from the initial setup. And they're doing a real good job. I think they're a beautiful fish, but they're just not for me on this aquarium. I want a real cool school of fish that will school here between the wood and the plants. I don't know what one I'm going to go with. I just want to kind of do a single species when it comes to the school. I don't want a mixture of different fish schooling. I want to stick with one species. The other fish that I will have will be my autocinclids, my Siamese algae eaters, and my mono shrimp. And I'm also going to get some dwarf cories. But pretty much for the main display fish that will be swimming up top and in the middle, I'm not too sure. So if you have any thoughts on that, please shoot me a comment. Tell me what you think, what kind of school would look cool in this aquarium. But I'm not too sure yet. I actually just got in the mail the Ceros Doctor. It's an algae inhibitor and also kills any like bad bacteria and stuff like that for your fish or your shrimp. I'm gonna hook that up. I'll do a video of that when I hook that all up and let you guys see that running. I ordered that, just got that like a week or so ago. I just haven't had time to put it all in. I got the new diffuser in. Ordered that from Greenleaf Aquariums. Replaced the one that had an air leak. Just really wasn't doing a right job. Right now it's on, and I don't know if you can see the fine mist that's coming through, but it does real well. I'm still kind of balancing that out because I want to make sure it doesn't drop my pH in here too much or gas out the fish and the shrimp. But the aquarium's doing real well. I have a little bit of blackbeard allergy, some on the stems here. Oh, the light just turned on, the little next light. And a little bit on the rock. I think a lot of it has to do with the flow, but it's also cycling. And with this manzanita wood, I've had it before. What I'll do is I'll scrape it off, and then it probably won't come back. I just haven't had time. I thought the Siamese algae eaters would get a lot of it, and they haven't got all of it, but they're doing a good job, and it's not doing too well. You can tell spots where it's dying because I got the inline diffuser, so there's better CO2 for my plants to uptake with the brighter light as it goes up in the lights. But I took out 75% of the anubis, and the reason for that, the blackbeard algae was just attacking it. So I put it into my other aquarium where I have some other SAEs, and they've already cleaned all of it. I mean, it's gonna sit in there until my crypts get a little bit bigger that I have in the front and they can kind of shadow the anubis. Then I'll put them back in. That way I don't have to worry about the blackbeard algae, hopefully, growing on them. But the Dwarfernecki Mini, it's growing real well. I have it here in the front and down there towards the end and then spots here. I'm definitely pleased with that plant, and I kind of want to get it more to where it's taller, more val in the back and the narrow leaf in the back. But the narrow leaf Luigia is just getting a little bit too much, and I'm going to have to pull out a bunch of that stuff. It's just growing too thick. I love that plant. It's real pretty, and it's growing real well, real deep reds, so it's getting plenty of light and nutrients. I just don't want it to be the main focus of this aquarium. I mean, I love the plant, but it is kind of an aggressive plant, especially with CO2 and real rich substrate. So I definitely will be taking out probably 50% of what you see in here now, kind of thin it out so I can get some better flow. But otherwise, I love the aquarium. I think it's doing real well. I'm very happy with the manzanita wood. I think the shrimp really I see them out a lot more. I like how I did the sand out in the front. The moss that I have here, it's growing real well. I'm going to spread it out more over there so it grows on that rock over here. Have it growing. You can already see it's attaching itself to this rock here. It's going to grow and cover this. I want most of this rock covered with the moss, and I think it's going to turn out real well. But if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks for watching my videos, and if you like it, please give a thumbs up. Definitely shoot me some comments of what kind of schools of fish you might think would look good in here, and we'll definitely eventually put that school of fish in here. I just want to wait probably, honestly, about another month or so. I want it to be almost completely full before I start, the plants to be completely where I want them to be before I start adding food in here for the fish. But otherwise, I'm definitely excited with how it's turned out. And my next video, I'm going to do a rundown of the filters that I'm using in here and what I'm using for dosing and all that good stuff. I actually have not dosed at all. Only thing I'll add in here is a little bit of Excel, and that's to help fight this blackbeard allergy and some of the other allergies. But I haven't started dosing yet. There's plenty enough nutrients coming from the monosoil. I don't really want to dose, because if I do start dosing, that month it would have been boom. I mean, it would have been way overgrowth. Now, right now I don't have the time, so I'm just going to let it slowly do its thing. You know, it's all good. So let it cycle for about another month or so, and by then I should be ready to put in a school of fish, and we'll definitely do a new video on that. But thanks for watching. Y'all have a happy Easter and a blessed one. And if you've enjoyed this video, like I said, please give a thumbs up. I'm also on Instagram at JeremyMCD. I do other just pictures of the aquariums. This one and my other 3 that I have. Thanks for watching again. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed weekend. Peace.